right, you ready?
Yeah.
Musicians and Sneakers, welcome to the next episode of Musicians and Sneakers. Today I got a special guest. Man, I can't even explain it. I just want to get to the show, man. Cue the music. Lonestarr, man. Like I said at first, I appreciate you for coming, man.
And thank y'all for having me, man.
Yeah, thanks. So it's a brief rundown. I want a brief rundown of who you are for the world to know. I know who you are. We'll talk about placements and stuff later, but and then after that we just talk about anything, man, and just chill. But long story short, man, give me some background.
Man, Lonestarr Muzik, man. It's the name. Hailing from Dallas, Texas, Pleasant Grove to be exact. Man, just super humble, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Super creative. You know what I'm saying? And love my city, man. Love to create, love to shine, put on for it.
Represent Triple D, always, man. Well, shout out. We're gonna shout out Center, man. This beautiful place we're in. We'll get a pen. If you need sneakers, man, come down here on Mockingbird Center. We got T in the background, man, who's managing right now. Told T, you can say whatever you want to say if you want to talk, chime in or whatever. I'm gonna go and get down to it, man. I'm gonna go to the nitty gritty. I heard about an Eminem placement.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that, man.
Man, I was very fortunate to have the opportunity to work with him twice, man. At this point, linking up with the big homie, man, S1. Symbolic one. I've been working with him for a good minute, and like 2018 or so, just when I was working with him, we was going hard, man. We was going hard that year, bro, and it's a crazy process, man. I say, like, I didn't even know M was gonna come back out with some shit, to be honest, because he had dropped, what was that album? Revival.
Okay.
He had dropped Revival in December of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So, all through 2018 while I was working, man, we was just building catalog, bro. And he stayed in the studio, I guess, because he got bad reviews of the album.
Oh, okay.
Which Revival really wasn't a bad album, man. It was actually like a very mature Eminem album, you know what I'm saying? So, while we was just working, man, S had hit me and was like, hey, man, we got a couple of ideas. Marshall's still in the studio. And man, we sending over ideas, and he picked a few. He picked a few from the batch that we sent over, man. And by May, I want to say that's when I found out. It was April or May. Mm-hmm. That's when I found out we had a joint on this shit. I had to keep quiet, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's top secret.
I had to keep quiet, man, for some months. And but it was just exciting to see, especially when you get that call, man, send the stems.
Right.
That's when you know it's real. So
Yeah.
we sent the stems, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, this is really fucking real. But I tried to psych myself out from like getting that excitement, bro, and just keep going and keep progressing and keep working.
Right.
But yeah, man, it was a crazy process, bro, all the way up until like August of 2018 when he dropped, because it was a surprise drop. It was a surprise drop, bro, and I was like, wow, dude, nigga really,
wow.
Yeah, bro, they really got a record with one of the greatest artists, you know what I'm saying, of our time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of the greatest. So for a new artist or for a new producer, man, we got some young cats out there that's still probably got Fruity Loops. Yeah. What's the process, man, of that? Is it just you got a whole bunch of beats you're working on every day, and then if somebody asks for one, you just send one out?
Yeah, man. It's as simple as that sometimes, man. Or just really just staying in creation mode and making as much as you make, man. And it really don't matter what DAW you make it on, you know what I'm saying, at this point, because it's so many fire DAWs, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, the key is really just knocking those ideas out, man, and creating the collaboration.
Yeah.
More than anything, you know, a lot of this process, especially, you know what I'm saying, in the industry today, is really just about collaborating, relationships, and you know, take you a long way.
Yeah, that's impressive, man. I think one of the biggest things that impressed me. I'm not really big on celebrities. I'm not the kind of guy that's go, oh, that's LeBron or this and that. And shout out to them.
Yeah, for sure.
I like local people, regular people who doing something and who make it in life. That impressed me. And first of all, this Dallas, Texas, man, and like this Dallas, Texas on. It's like this ain't some producer from out. This is home, man. We got a lot of. I think we talked about this, Matt, about how many musicians, producers, and artists we have in Dallas that people don't even talk about enough. You know, I know we talk about S1.
Yeah.
I talk about you too.
Yeah.
Because before I knew you, I knew who, you know, your work and your music through Jamarcus. Shout out Jamarcus.
Shout out to Jabbar.
Supposed to be here today, probably running late. I think what I was gonna ask you next is new stuff. You got anything you working on? Anything you can talk about? Because we talked earlier. I know some stuff that may be happening, but I ain't gonna say it now. But anything you can talk about?
Man, I definitely can't right now.
But
man, I tell you this, bro. The project that me and my team are working on as a collective right now, bro, it's life changing, bro.
Yeah.
It's life changing, and I'm excited for the next season in my life, man, and as well as my brothers. You know what I'm saying? That we all in on this, bro. It's gonna be special.
I know Jamarcus hit me up weekly talking about a Porsche.
Yeah, man, he gonna get it.
He gonna get it. Like, bro, you see that new Porsche, such. And I believe it for him, man. I know he gonna get it. And I'm expecting a call one day, him or me. Because if I get something, I'm gonna roll up and say, man, come outside.
Oh, God.
But I'm expecting that call, man. So we all roll up. Man.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Okay, so you originally from Dallas?
Originally from Dallas, bro.
That's crazy.
Born and raised, man. Born and raised.
That's
man.
crazy. Dallas. Come on, Dallas.
Yeah, man. With the Hawthorne, with the Samuel, with the hood, all that, man. Straight from the grove, bro.
Yeah, I went to Carter, man. So we just got beat in basketball, so we out the playoffs.
Man.
But yeah, that shout out CC, man.
CC.
I guess the next question is, go back to the beginning, man. How you got into production? What was your motivation?
Man, it really just happened for me as a kid, bro. Shit, I was probably doing it before I even knew it.
Was you banging on pots and pans and stuff? Or?
Not necessarily banging on
like me.
Not necessarily banging on pots and pans, man. But like back in the G, my mama used to get like, I think it was like this shit called CD Tower or something, bro, where you could order like CDs for a penny or some shit or something. You know what I'm saying? And we used to just have a huge collection of CDs in the house, bro. And my step pops was a DJ too. Okay. So, you know, subconsciously, bro, I guess I just gravitated towards and just picked it up. I would always listen to music, you know what I'm saying, every day, bro. Like I really wasn't like, I mean, I you know what I'm saying, I had friends that I would go outside and shit like that, but majority of the time, bro, majority of my time was spent sitting in the crib and like listening to music all day and really just dissecting it and just enjoying it, bro, because that was my escape.
It seemed like most artists, and I was the same way. I grew up in Highland Hills.
Yeah.
Most artists were like that.
Yep.
We didn't go outside. I went outside too a little bit, but I was really in messing with them. And then I had to sneak it because my mom was a real religious person, which I'm still. It passed down, so we couldn't listen to certain music.
Man.
So when she go to work, I would put something in. Yeah, and it was always something different, man, because I listened to the stuff from Texas and in the South. But then it was stuff from New York. Like Nas was always my favorite artist. Nas still is my favorite artist. And I listened to a lot of Mobb Deep coming up. Imagine listening to Mobb Deep and your mom walking the house.
Right.
Listen to Shook Ones and then she's walking the house.
You know what I'm saying?
So after that,
man, after that it was really just I want to say like after my experience of listening to music, you know, for a good amount of years, same similar story, bro. Like, you know, watching Lyricist Lounge and
Rap City,
being fans, Rap City, being fans of Wu and Big, and, you know what I'm saying, all of these East Coast artists, bro. At some point, I want to say it was like probably like 2006. I mean, not 2006. I'm sorry. 2006 is significant to my production, but it was like 1996. I think it was when All the War and AT Aliens dropped.
Okay.
And that's when like
Chainz Muzik, live instrumentation.
Yeah, bro. I was so into that project, bro. And just how Big Boy was spitting and how Dre was spitting on it, man. And even listening to Bone, bro, it inspired me to pick up the pen.
Oh yeah.
And my journey started actually as me being an artist.
Okay.
You know
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Rapping?
Yep.
Okay, what kind? Was it Deep South or just?
Man, I was just spitting, bro. Like I took all influences.
I stood alone in this four-corner room, burning these candles, manifesting reality. So much force could carve a hole through the galaxy. Penning these verses, break generational curses. For freedom, I'm searching. On my mind and my heart space. The studio in my room became a safe place for my inner child. To break free, unlock fears and insecurities, and throw away the key that's on me. Make my life how I want it to be. Had a vision, wrote the plan, and got to work with my hands. Up on the main stage, fuck watching it from the stands. Living under my greatness, wondering if I can, I command. Every word that I speaking that life shit, nigga, that's what it's gonna be. Kicking back on the beach with my mind on free, without a motherfucking worry or a stain on me, nigga.
Okay. I took all influences of everything that I listened to, but you know what I'm saying, like it was just
No, pause right there. That's important for the young artists to not be stagnant on one style of music. Because I was always different in that way. It's important that you said that.
Oh yeah.
In order to be a great producer or a great, on my end, musician, you can't just listen to the one side of the music. You gotta listen to everything, man. And I was always that way. My playlist looks like the globe. You know what I mean? So that's very important.
We was blessed, bro, because you had shit like The Box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, people will call in and request certain songs and shit.
We need that.
And it's like we didn't have no choice but to listen to alternative music.
We need that again, man.
For
we
real,
really
bro.
need that again. So, like, what artists, I know you mentioned Cass and all that, what artists, like, is responsible? Or what music is responsible for you saying, okay, this is what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, just that alone, like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, like you said, Wu. I remember being in elementary school listening to Wu-Tang Forever, like, wow, dude, like this shit is.
I still listen to that,
bro.
Killer Bees.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that shit was a moment.
Remember Wu-Tang, and I'm gonna talk to you after the show about something. I got a link, but so Wu-Tang, I still listen to Wu-Tang. I listen to everything though. Right now I'm on that Robert Glasper Black Radio.
Man, I ain't checked it out. I ain't checked out 3 yet, bro. Like this.
Yeah, you gotta. It's got the features on it. It's crazy. It's got her on it. It's got a whole bunch of features on it. But that's what I'm on now.
Well, man, like in terms of the business side, man, it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be it's a road to learning. Learning yourself and learning what situations work for you, what's right for you, understanding, man. Like I'm a person who like to seek and study and understand stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure that I'm hip to everything, bro, as much as I can. I don't really look to many other people to teach me much stuff. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the music business, I think it's our responsibility to learn that moving forward. You know what I'm saying? To get an understanding of it before you ever go into anything. You have to get an understanding of it and grow in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That don't mean you're not gonna have experiences where you learn or take a L. You know what I'm saying? But I call it learning. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those experiences for sure. But yeah, man, I say like the most important thing, especially for artists, it was like 2007 when I started, you know, with my career really taking it serious. The first thing I did was just sign up with ASCAP. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Hey, you know what? The first couple sentences be important, bro. Like it let you. That shit motivated me. When I got my first couple sentences, it motivated you. Like, damn, this shit really worked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, how you license your beats? Could you talk about like why you do that, and I guess what, like somebody purchases, you know, I don't know, I can't remember what your license was included in it, but, you know, what can they do with it when you license it to them?
Man, it do have certain limitations in it, but for the most part, it's pretty much they just getting a record and they license it for a period of time. And if it gets somewhere, they can move up the license, you know what I'm saying, and then eventually get to a point where they purchase it exclusively. Depends on the success of how the record grows for them. But it gives them that option to be able to lease it, try it out, record to it. They can put it on, DSPs and, just get it out and promote it and market it, man. But it's an affordable way for people to afford, the production that they can't purchase exclusively, but still have certain rights to be able to, expand on it and monetize it and, do all kinds of stuff with, as much as it can.
How do you enforce that? So like, somebody licenses a track from you, it blows up. What makes them have to come back to you?
Shit, it blew up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get sued, if you don't.
You hear it, you hear about it.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? If it done blew up, of course, man, it's global at this point. So it's like, with the success of the record, a person will have to come back and eventually, get the everything, straightened about it, man. So, yeah, man, it's a cool process, man, because I started out selling beats online, before I even got in the industry. And, so I'm always with the underdogs and the people that's on the come up, man, because not everybody can, like I say, afford to purchase something outright. You know what I'm saying?
And then you never know if the underdog gonna be something.
Facts. Cause I done seen a lot of people like Chainz, bro, off of leasing beats, man. The majority of the cats that's dominating the game now, at some point, them dudes was leasing beats from Johnny Giuliano and, you know what I'm saying, all this shit. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying,
Have you ever heard one of your beats that you didn't let nobody have?
Yeah. Man, I don't even know if I should talk about it, bro.
So if you want to talk about it, you can. If you do want to talk about it, you don't have
Well,
to.
nah, cause it ain't even it's not even a big artist. I mean, they are a big artist, but it's not even a big deal, man. It was this producer guy from Houston. He was doing I guess like a beat battle type situation online with Beat King, and somebody had sent me the video. I was like, dude, ain't this your beat? And I was like, man, yeah, that's my beat. You know what I'm saying?
Did you trip or did you do it?
Kind of, sort of. I tripped in the beginning.
You did what OJ did when OJ saw his merchandise?
That's funny. I damn near pressed dude, bro. But I was like, man, let me fall back because, just let me fall back because it really wasn't even a big deal. I really tried to turn it into let's do a battle, you know what I'm saying, between Houston and Dallas. I tried to turn it into a positive, but I wasn't on that level then. Okay. Dude was actually kind of bigger than me.
Hit that, man. Let's do it now. Houston and Dallas battle.
That would be dope, man. That would be dope.
If actually we can turn it into a they be doing the battles now on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep. Yeah.
We can do that, man.
Yeah, man. That would be dope. I don't know. Dude probably even more bigger than me at this point.
It don't matter. Let's get the lawyers in so we can patent that.
Man.
so nobody do it. That'd
man.
be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Give the new producer, give him the building blocks of a beat. Like you start with drums. You start with like Jay Dilla. You go to the vinyl store and hear some crazy violin.
Yeah, I mean it's a process in turning it. Not necessarily going to the vinyl store, but I remember at certain periods, you know what I'm saying, in my production, I would go to YouTube, man, and it was this guy named Vinyl Archaeologist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, who had these really, really rare samples, you know what I'm saying, on his YouTube channel, and I was just going there and dig. I was virtual digging. You know what I'm saying? And I would go in there and find some gems, man, and just, throw it up in FL and chop, bro. Yeah. But and that's a form of collaboration too, because you're taking something from the old and making it new, right? But it's something that's already here. Man, it's the drums for me. The drums is my strength. You know what I'm saying? But it's like for me recently, it's been a lot of collaborating. So, a homie like such as Jamarcus and Sir Tim and you know, a lot of the musicians that I know, you know, they'll send me a melody or a crazy idea that they started on, and then, you know, I just, that inspirational spark, and I just start programming drums, you know what I'm saying, off of that. So it's a lot of collaboration, but for me, the drums, man, finding that groove, finding that pocket. You know what I'm saying?
I just need one trap.
Say, man, bless my game, because I know,
I got you, bro.
I know you got some pockets,
I got you, bro.
I know you got some pockets.
So I remember my question. My question was, I do this all the time. I hear a beat, and I'm like, dang, I wish I produced that. Now, I ain't no producer, but it's just something I wish, because it was so dope, I wish I did it. Is it something that you hear and be like, dang, I wish my name was on that? Which is probably
a lot of songs. That's a lot of songs, dude. Anything that's huge in history, bro. Like, I wish I would have did.
I'm like, why did I think of it? And even as a live musician, I do that. I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
Man, dude, man. Speaking of Ohio, you know what I'm saying? High tech.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of joints that High Tech done that I wish I would have did, bro. Running on game shit.
Yeah.
I wish I would have did that beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck thinks?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nuts to me, bro. That beat is crazy.
Yeah, I like a lot of Dilla stuff, man.
Yeah, Dilla.
Because that's the kind of kid I was. Just some crazy stuff that nobody's really thinking about. And a lot of Dilla beats that'll come up in my playlist, and I'm just playing everything.
Dilla dog.
Yeah, I hear Dilla beat. Rest in peace, Dilla.
Rest in peace.
Dilla's the reason I play the way I play. Him, Questlove, and Chris Dave.
Man, Chris Dave
is the reason I play the way I play. I've always been a Dilla cat.
Jam put me on Chris Dave, bro. Blew my mind, dude.
So, and we can segue back if you want to. I'm rocking my 500s today. Man, I didn't think I was gonna like them, but I saw one thing about Yeezys, man. When they on your feet, they look totally different. Just buy them in the store, but here, I'm just gonna do this. And I don't like touching bottom of shoes because we walk on stuff all day. But I really want to try to talk about I just want to say one thing about it, but I really want to talk about threes on your feet, man. So,
yeah, man.
Everybody know if you watch this show, my favorite shoe is the threes, the white cements, and I'm loving those. And I almost bought those.
Very comfortable, man. I was telling old dude earlier, man. I wish I would have got the ones with the shine on the back. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to catch them, but I ended up catching them.
Eminem dropping some too.
Man, them hoes is clean.
On
For the Super Bowl, yeah, them hoes is clean.
So, what I always ask people when they come, what was that first shoe as a kid you got? Because I always talk about my first shoe. So we didn't have money. We was in Holly Hill, so we didn't have no money. So my first Jordan came from a lady who donated some clothes and some shoes.
For real?
And after that, you know, my mom blew up and all this other stuff. But that was my first ever shoe, man. That Jordan 2. Was it Jordan 2? Jordan 2. So I'll tell you how I broke up. But where did this come from?
My first pair was probably, I want to say I was in the 3rd grade, and it was some Ken Griffey's. Yeah, it was some Ken Griffey's, bro. And I was like, man, these hoes are so clean. Huge fan of Ken Griffey, huge fan of Seattle. And just baseball at that time too, man. It was a thing for me.
Ken was a model dude, man. When you seen Ken, he was always sharp. He was always articulate. He was a model athlete, man. I wish he was playing today, you know what I mean, so the kids can see, you know, what we saw, because then we had Jose Canseco and the drug game and all that.
Yeah, bro. But Strawberry.
T, talk to me, man. What's up? What's selling now, man? What's your biggest seller?
Man, biggest seller right now, classics, Blazers, Air Max 1s, Air Force 1 is gonna always be. You know, that's a shoe that you could just make over and over again. Every single color is gonna always sell out. Of course, Jordan 1s, whether it be lows, highs, mids, collabs. Everybody's trying to get collabs right now. So whether that be Jordan Brand, Nike Sportswear, Adidas, New Balance, everybody's just, you know, eating up the collabs. A lot of demand, a lot of hype and energy on that. Man, it's different now. Like, I mean, they're even making hybrid shoes and people are liking them. So I just think now it's just about storytelling. If you're telling a good story, you got good quality. From a brand standpoint, if you got connection to artists and influencers, that's gonna help you too. So I'd say probably. I mean, right now it seems like everybody is gonna really want a Jordan 1. Other than that, Yeezy is still got a lot of energy behind him. Yeezy's doing this thing, doing a lot of new music that helps too. So people seeing him coming out with new music, tying that to the merch, having special events, being connected to artists, I think that's a really important thing for him as a brand. He's his own brand, so that's why he connected with Gap. A lot of people buying the Yeezy Gap now, so there's just a lot of different segments that he's getting into, which is important for him because you got to think, how long is he gonna be doing music? We don't know that. So after music, I think he's thinking of the bigger picture. What am I gonna do? My kicks, my clothing, and everything else. So I mean, a lot of people don't like Yeezy, but you can't knock his intelligence, his grind, his hustle, and I respect it. I wear Yeezys, I wear Jordans, I wear New Balance, I wear classic Nikes, whether it be Forces or just Dunks or just anything that we grew up on.
Yeah. What you got on your feet now, man?
Right now, CO.JP, Air Jordan 1s, and if you look at them,
I like when somebody know about their shoes.
I got them customized. So if you kind of look at the details, I got a friend of mine, Johnny Hancock, got him to
back up a little bit.
Yeah, got him to age up the midsole, age the laces. I mean, I'm 37, I'm about to be 38. In high school, I don't know if you remember when the silver pair came out, the briefcase. So they wasn't as comfortable back then. And I, when I went to Duncanville, I was like the only person that had them. And I was just like, man, I didn't really know what I had at the time. I just liked it because you know what I mean? I just liked it because I liked it. You know what I mean? I could just remember, Duncanville was a big campus, so I can remember I'm on the other side of the campus. I'm trying to get to the gym to go to basketball practice. I'm wearing my ones. I'm like, man, I can feel the rocks and everything. It ain't really that comfortable, but I'm the only one with them. I like what I like, so I just tell people, man, buy what you like, because a lot of times the stuff that people don't like, it ends up being popular, and to me that's the Jordan 1. We could go to Revered, and we can go to World Foot Locker, we can go to Chainz, and it'll be Jordan 1s or the newest retro sitting on display.
We always talk about the intersection between musicians and sneakers. What is your first thought on that when it comes to music?
Man, my first thought on that is really just, I was telling them brothers earlier, man, it's just the stories that I can align with certain periods of time in my life when a sneaker would come out and what would be our music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can remember a time when, I want to say it was when I would get a East Bay magazine, bro.
East Bay?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You go straight to the back.
Yeah. I get an East Bay, bro. Nah, for real. They don't even understand, bro. That was, yeah.
What's crazy, I got 5 boys who are grown men now, but my son asked me for one, like, when he was about 16. He's like, hey, give me an East Bay. I said, East Bay? What you doing? And then every once in a while, the East Bays come to the house, and I would take them first and start looking at them.
Yeah, man. Nah, that was a hell of an experience, bro. Hell of an experience, man.
Yeah.
I remember when Aaliyah, she dropped. I think it was the joint on the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack, man. And the Flints came out. The 13s, the Jordan Flints. And I aligned that with that Aaliyah song. So every time I see that Aaliyah song, bro, it made me think about the Flints.
That's what I do with Shell Toes, because I almost think, I know it probably is not where it began, but when Run DMC and them Shell Toes.
Yeah, for sure.
When you see Shell Toes, Run DMC.
It make you think, Run DMC.
So that's
bro.
the collab, man. Every fly musician, even back in the day, Curtis Blow and all them, they had the Adidas song, because Adidas was the thing before Nike.
Yeah, that was the thing, bro.
And,
Nike wasn't. I remember hearing the story where Magic Johnson chose Converse over Nike, nigga, because
Nike was going out of business.
You know what I'm saying?
Nike was going before Jordan hit. Nike was struggling.
They was there, bro.
And when Jordan came, they
changed the game,
because it was Adidas, Converse, Saucony, stuff like that. But yeah, every time when you hear, I'm trying to think of an artist now, even now or back in the day, that you hear something and think, other than Air Force
Wale,
Ones.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Air Force
he had the
Ones,
Nike
like
boots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a thing for the DMV or you know, that dude area. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Woo with the Wallabies. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, bro, like, there's so many, but I don't know about today, bro. Like, you know, it be all over the place now.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about today is just it's so mass produced. You know what I mean? If they ran out back then, they ran out. It's so mass produced, and then if you don't pay the real money for it, you ain't unique. Which I don't care. I wear what I want to wear.
Right.
You know what I mean? And but I like to see stuff. I like to have stuff that people don't have. Not because I'm trying to crap on them. It's because I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a couple pair of Jordans, and some people don't. I have some ones that are black, and on the bottom it's like infrared, but that the black is all reflective. And people slept on them.
Yeah.
They came out maybe about 10, 15 years ago. People slept on them, and I bought them joints. And every time I wear them, people like, where you get them from? Like they knew. I get the shoes people sleep on. They slept on this color.
Man, bro.
But that's what I think of. The first thing I think of is Shell Toes and Run DMC. But
Shit, Hot Boys with the soldier with the Reeds.
oh Lord,
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's so many things that align in culture. and
give
shoot,
me two pairs.
Yeah, Earth And shout out to Smino, who keeping the tradition going, still wearing Air Forces, and he from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy to me.
Y'all hear that? In Texas, we say Air Forces. We don't say air.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We don't say air. When I was in the army, I used to say that, and people used to laugh at me.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
From Texas. That's a real thing, man. That's how we pronounce our words.
Yeah, for real, bro.
No, bro, I appreciate you for coming. This is the thing. If you come out, whatever you had on your mind that you can talk about, if you ready to talk about it one day, if it come out, if you want to talk about anything in the music industry, just hit me up, Pat or Matt. Hey, man, this just dropped. I really want to talk about it.
For sure.
No, dog, man, I appreciate you.
Man, likewise, man. Thank y'all for holding, you know what I'm saying, having me in this mud, man. It's crazy, man.
And I will be back to center, man. I got to buy me some shoes. I might get something today. I'm looking at some sweaters, though.
Yes.
So give everybody your social media.
Man, my Instagram is Lonestarr Muzik. That's LONESTARRMUZIK. And it really is on all platforms, man. It's Lonestarr Muzik on every single platform, including YouTube, man. So rock with your boy, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff, man. Support me on all the platforms.
Yes, and I want to say, man, publicly, you know, I meet a lot of people. I'm sure you meet a lot of people. Matt, you probably meet a lot of people. I always like to say this about people is that my man is humble, like humble, like true to the game, humble. He don't have to be, you know what I mean? He already on. I ain't interviewing somebody who ain't on, who ain't been in the business. But I love to be around true humility. And this brother right here, man, is gonna be a lifetime homie. I very rarely meet people like you, man. I appreciate that humility, man. But I shall be back. Man, y'all have a good one. To the next episode. We appreciate y'all for coming out. We appreciate my brother for coming out. Check him out, y'all. Check out his music. Check out everything about him. You won't be disappointed. Shout out to Jamarcus, who's not here, who was texting me.
You know what I'm saying?
He's supposed to be on his way. Shout out to T. Shout out to my brother, 19 Productions in the background, man. Y'all have a good show.
Hey.
Cardi B got some shoes now.
Really?
She do, yeah. I'm gonna get them from my wife. I told you, I'm late on them.
Word.
They dope though, they Reebok.
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
I
feel like, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I see.
I got the wool Nike sign.
I see LeBron had them on, and I was real confused because I was like, the material looked weird.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, what is that shoe? And then, you know, not a whole lot of research.
Man.
Yeah.
And
People like that weird stuff though.
That's me.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's
yeah.
me. I'm always a person. If you afraid to wear it, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah.
And then when I wear it, somebody gonna. I was at my daughter's game the other day, and like I say, I walked out with these on.
Yeah.
And the guy stopped me. He said, "Man, I was gonna buy those, but I didn't like them. But now sitting on your feet, I'm gonna buy them.
Yeah, bro.
Because every one of the 500s was like that bland tan color,
Yep.
and I like those too.
yeah.
I'm gonna try it. If nobody like it, I'm gonna try
That's
it.
what you do with it, bro.
And then I always tell my kids, you be the innovator, you be the person
Yeah.
who started. I'm always gonna try the stuff people ain't gonna try. I got
facts.
plenty of shoes people wasn't trying.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I saw my cousin went to Carter, man. And
What year?
This nigga, man, I think T came out like 02.
Oh, okay, yeah, I came out 97 mode.
Yeah, you probably know my cousin Cedric then, Cedric Nichols.
I had to see his face, man. I know Mosley, Cedric Mosley. It don't matter. Go ahead.
He man,
You finna sing a song?
that nigga
Finna sing a song?
I was gonna finish talking about.
Nah, that nigga used to try different shit, man. Like even wearing girl shoes. Like this nigga had little ass feet and shit. This nigga,
I got a girl sneaker.
that nigga had the low 11s. He had the pink ones. He had the silver ones. You know what I'm saying? This nigga used to wear pink leather shorts with his shit. I got
I
some clip shit.
probably know him. I got a seal note. But I got some 95s. That's girls, but gray is my favorite color.
Yeah.
So they fade up from black to gray.
Yeah.
Then on the tongues, it's all different colors. So it's like blue, green, pink, red.
Yeah.
And them with heart. So I got them. And they girl shoes.
Yeah.
Quality just so much better.
Bro.
Yeah.
The hoes was.
Quality, the boxes.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
you
the
talking
boxes
about,
was
man?
nuts.
So we'll,
Yeah, I seen LeBron with them, and I saw the material. And my thing, they look real weird. They look real fuzzy. And so, like a little bit of research, you find out that dude was making them. He go by Dark Phil Knight.
so now you got.
That's
It's like
hard.
Phil Knight.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's hard.
You gotta put his Instagram.
So,
This time, man, we OGs in the game.
y'all come up here.
It's good,
Come
bro.
here.
Greatest work.
Y'all both get the camera.
It's good, man. Lonestarr. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, boss? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
You know, so I go in Revered for kicks. I go by
Yeah.
chance. I go World Foot Locker foot action.
Yeah.
World Foot
Tommy's
Locker.
at Hair Pinner. Got the fits on.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this dude is different. Because
Yeah.
every time I walked in, he had a fit on. So
Right.
me and Tommy have been in the game for a very long
Man.
time. We've given a lot to this torture.
Yeah,
Given
man.
a lot to, the store.
Yeah.
We
store is
treat
dope,
everybody
man.
with respect. So I think that's why
Word.
a lot of people gravitate to the store. So I definitely want y'all to, link with him. Very,
Most definitely.
very dope.
Most definitely. Yeah.
A lot of our videos, a lot of our content.
Hard. That's hard.
I feel like we have the best of both worlds here. We have people that can work, we have people that can create.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
And y'all black?
So
And y'all African American. And y'all
Thanks,
black.
bro.
so we got black ownership, we got white ownership.
Yeah.
We got a very diverse staff when it comes to employees, different races. So we try to mix everything together. I think people can respect that. It's nothing. It's very authentic. It's nothing.
That's
nothing
culture.
We're not trying to trick you. We're not trying to deceive you.
Yeah.
We coming to work. We come to service you. We come to just give you a spot where you can feel like you're welcome. Feel like
Most
you're
definitely.
something from.
Yeah, because I'm on Instagram.
I see this thing like,
It's crazy.
Man, what's your backstory, bro? What's your backstory? Like, what got you into?
Mention, bro. What got me some kicks?
Yeah, I mean, all of them just.
Okay, pretty
I'm
much.
gonna go and do something with. Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just gonna sit down, man. I ain't ready for the camera, man. I'm gonna woke up. I want to take the king seat, man.
Yeah, man.
But I can give y'all a little brief day.
Yeah, talk to us, man.
Time of kicks up too.
That boy got. Yeah, yeah, man.
But so somewhat even just piggyback on my brother T, man. We both started in this game, man, for these shoes, man. My last name is Jordan.
Word.
So
That's fly.
My son.
yeah, man. That's man. Cool
Yeah.
name, though.
Yeah,
Cool name.
yeah.
But it just started off right there, man. Loving the shoes, man. Working off in the mall, and just always had a love for it. My grandmother always like, boy, you buy these shoes, quit bringing these shoes in. And it's funny how everything comes full circle, how the culture has grown so much other than just purchasing shoes. We all grew up where we want to enjoy the functionality of the shoe, the nostalgia feeling of the shoe.
Yep.
All of us feel like we put the mics on, we felt better in
Yep.
everything we did.
Real
So, like I say, man,
Because you can't open.
man, you can't hoop it.
You can't.
You can't hoop it.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You just want to be a fly nigga in the
I'm talking from experience.
Yeah, same man. But just to say this, man, super grateful, my bro.
Yeah.
We're a great dynamic.
Word.
We're both coming up in this game. Really not just from what's popular now, from what's popular back then. We love the shoe. We love to have the shoe, the smell of the shoe, the feeling of actually opening that box and wrapping that paper and feeling the shoe. So we just want want to come together, man, and build together and work together because we both are entities in this community.
Indeed.
And sometimes we get overlooked. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you know, to help that, you know, to help not being overlooked, help not to be, you know, in the shadow, because you know how it is in the game, man. You know, the new generation somewhat don't really appreciate certain things in our culture, and we want to always, you know, highlight, you know, the ones that's been doing this for the longest without, you know, the reselling market. Not knocking the market or any market, you know what I'm saying? But you know, for us, we love this. And you know, two brothers together, man, you know, you gotta look at that. That's a blessing, because we both come up in the same time in the game. And you know, Tito never try to overshadow me. I don't never try to overshadow him. We just work together as, you know, as light together.
That's how it's
you know what I'm
supposed to
saying?
be.
We're in teacher mode, you know, telling these kids, telling the youth, hey man, this is what, you know, the story behind this. This is why that check is this way. And be more informative, man. So like I said, I'm blessed to be in here. I'm blessed to have a, you know, a great, you know what I'm saying, and you know, a fellow leader into this community. And we more so, you know, not saying, hey man, you know, we're bigger than the store, but you know, we're entities outside the store. You know what I'm saying, to help push the culture to the next level.
Definitely.
So it's a pleasure, man.
Yeah. Thing that come to mind is Chicago Bulls. I got some now, but I couldn't get these when I was a kid.
I couldn't either, bro. None of us. That really be the story. That's the reason why we get addicted to it, man.
Shout out Pippen though, man. But start talking about Jordan, man. Jordan the GOAT. Pippen always talking about Jordan, bro.
Yeah.
You got some dope shoes, so stop talking.
You know what I'm saying? You got that Huarache, man. I remember my kinfolk T, Cliff, man. He used to always put me on, bro.
The Huaraches,
Yeah, the Huarache.
What's crazy about the shoes now is that we had all these when we was kids, and all the kids doing now is just copying our style.
Yep.
That tells us how original our style was.
Most damn definitely, bro.
I had these right here with all the colors. Then they had the hot tops with the black and gray.
Yep, I remember how to type
I tried to buy some. It was like $900.
Yeah,
You know?
man.
Yeah.
The 97s, man, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. I remember a lot of essays. Used to wear these shits too, you know what I'm saying? That
Essay,
became
we're gonna put
a
an explanation. Essay equals Hispanic.
Yeah.
We call it the Hispanic. Shout out to my Hispanic brothers. They own them Jordans.
Nah, for real, bro. Poloed up with some khakis, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, Air Force, they got the hot top.
Yep. Yeah. These two.
Yeah. But 95, I think they're 95. So those are the ones I bought that was the girl ones, but they was black and then came up to gray, and then this was like red, blue, pink, yellow.
Yep.
Like it was, they dope. I don't know that
Flavor, man. And you said the forces. You know what I'm saying?
Can't go wrong with the force.
Of course, the dunks. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about all the different varieties of the wild colors and all that on the J's?
Man, I feel like it had a flair to it, bro, that just wasn't there. I mean, granted, back then they had some. I remember some ones with the stars on them. My sister had a pair of them joints. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them ones was hard, bro.
You know what it looked like to me?
What?
It looked like music. So when, I don't know what you call it, kind of like the old equalizers.
Yeah.
When the music going, they make these crazy waves.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, nah, it definitely looked like a spectralized thing. Yeah, for sure.
You know what better than I do. I'm just talking about equalizers. That's 1936.
Yeah, you got the Saucony's, man. This was a big thing, especially for me, like in middle school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Around like 2000, 2001. So these muds, bro, these was the joints, the Saucony's, man. Yeah.
I don't know why I bought them. Like, it was matching something. They were all green. I wore them a couple times. People laughed at me.
Nah, man, that was special, especially for all the kids at hood. Nigga had them hoes on. Some Averexes too. The Averexes was popping around the time. The Averex jacket, yeah. With the dragon.
The starter jacket though was the one.
Yeah, the starter jacket.
So I had the Michigan starter. Yeah, the Michigan starter jacket.
Yeah.
The Cowboys. Then the New Balance.
Yep. New Balance.
These on. I need some. I'm gonna get some out here. I'm gonna cop some.
Yeah, man.
What about New Balance? How you feel about the old New Balances? Then I got a pair of these. Not this color, but with the big end on the side.
Yeah.
You feel anything about them?
Man, it became a thing for me, like, probably like in my 20s, man. New Balances became a thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Where I really like the comfortability of them. That reminded me so much of Saucony's, you know what I'm saying? Actually, niggas used to sleep on them hoes back in the day, bro. But
I'm digging these though.
yeah, man.
So like the 700s always come in like gray. You don't ever see no other color but this one.
Yeah.
I like these things.
Shout out to Kanye, man.
Yeah, easy, man.
That 500 is dope, man. The 500 is low end or high.
Yeezy is one of those dudes where I hear beats when we talk about it. I hear every time I hear something, on him, especially college dropout. I'm hearing beats and I'm going, dang, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, no.
Because he used live instrumentation. He used stuff that a lot of people typically doing. It ain't the old. You know, it's music.
Yeah, he definitely incorporated that. Him, especially during that era, man, the Blueprint era, man. You had him, No ID, Bink.
No
you know
ID.
what I'm saying?
No
Just
ID.
Blaze. You know, adding that bass line. But I think Bink was like, you know what I'm saying, was the dude that implemented that bass line, and then, you know, that one bass player, I think his name E or something like that. Everybody at Bassline Studios implemented incorporated that same sound, bro, and it became a thing, including Kanye, man. Like, you know, listening to College Dropout, man, that shit was a moment for me, bro. Like, wow, he really shifted culture at that point in time, bro.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Cell toes, Run DMC.
Run DMC, man.
Walk this way.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jam J, shout out to Ron, or R.I.P. Jam J.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I ain't got the cameras here, but I would test my eye, you know, just trying, capturing all the ill shit, bro. And like I say, man, this here, it's my neighborhood, the Grove, Pleasant Grove to be exact. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, this is a staple. Foundation. Whoever painted this, I don't know who did. But, you know what I'm saying? You can love your neighborhood without loving poverty. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this was everything to me. You know what I'm saying? I share that same sentiment. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Grove. You know?
Where are we at?
Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove, man. We got this is a fire station down the way, which is TR 34. You know, yeah, man. You know, you got Spartans, which is my high school. W.W. Samuel. And I think this is Comstock, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is Skyline. My big brother and my older sister both went to Skyline. I went to Samuel. You know, of course, Police. You know. And Buckner, you know what I'm saying? It's the main street. Buckner straight up that way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this the Grove, man. It's the Grove. That's where I'm from. Mr. Pleasant Grooves himself. You know what I'm saying? Pleasant Grove.
You said Pleasant Grooves?
Pleasant Grooves. Yeah.